Beautiful day to be a man. Listen, guys, got a special announcement for all of you. Up at the top, there's a pinned exclusive member opportunity that I've created for you guys. Over the past week, I was getting it all together. I wanted to get the perks and everything going. I know a lot of you guys want questions answered. A lot of you men want phone calls answered as far as priority. I know we got a lot of guys that come into the live stream. So what I did was I set a membership up for you brothers. It's $9.99 a month. You also, at the first of the month, you have an opportunity to receive a $75 gift card. You will also see a badge next to your name when you comment and in the live stream as well. So if you want to become an exclusive member for $9.99, I'll put up the link, $9.99 per month. Check out the perks. We got a lot of benefits for you brothers, man. I know, here's the thing, I know a lot of men, what they want to do, they want to ask me questions. And I understand that you want your questions answered. So I said, okay, I'm going to make it easy on you, and I'm going to create a way so I can take your phone calls at first priority, your questions at first priority. Because a lot of guys said, man, where's the donate button? So here, I'm giving you an opportunity. For this to happen. So there's the link. Become an exclusive member of the channel, Apex Predator. If you appreciate my content, trust me. And here's the thing. I'm going to add a lot more to that. So I'm excited to give these perks and rewards for you guys. So all the guys who comment and say, hey, Dearest, I got a question. Listen, if you want your question answered without me telling you to donate or become a Apex Predator, then there's the link. All right? It's pinned. $9.99 a month. How women choose men. This is a topic that a lot of men don't really understand. Believe it or not, a lot of guys are lost. Who's going to be the first Apex Predator? Check out the rewards when you click on the link up there that's pinned. Also, I'll post the link throughout the live stream. But how women choose men? This is something that's kind of complex because most dudes don't understand this. There's a lot of different variables and different ways women choose guys at certain times of their life. That's one factor. She could be 20 years old and she wants a certain type of guy. We all know this. She could be 30 years old, 40 years old. She wants a certain type of guy. I've even met women who were married, have children, full Caucasian, and what happened was they only date black men, only deal with black men. Shout out to Brother Black Dragon Kabuto for becoming an Apex Predator. Again, he's the first member. As you can see, he has a badge next to his name. And as the months go on, you accrue different badges. You also have the opportunity each first of the month to receive a $75 gift card. Winner will be announced randomly, and that amount will go up the more members we get. So let's say hypothetically we have 50 members. Then I'll say, hey, how about I do a $175 gift card? You also will have the opportunity to be a part of an exclusive live stream, which means you see how everybody's commenting right now? We got all people commenting and say, Dearest, man, I love you, man. Guess what? If you're not an Apex Predator, if you're not a member, there are going to be a lot of live streams that I'm going to do where It's only the Apex Predator members who will be commenting and who you will see. Andre Jones, that's separate. All right. So when a woman chooses a guy, shout out to Terrell Torrance. Great to see you, brother. Make sure you become an Apex Predator, Terrell. Thank you for your contribution as well. He's always been here. Somebody said, what if they can't afford it? If you can't afford $9.99 for starters, you shouldn't be in this live stream. Second of all, you're not being honest and truthful with yourself. So let's continue, man. When women choose guys, it's just kind of in a weird way, but it's logical to them. So I'm going to give you a lot of different examples. What a woman will do is she'll say, I remember never forget this one chick. She was a single mother. She had 2 kids. All of a sudden she says, oh, I'm celibate now. I'm looking for a good man. That's because she's had her fun. She slept around. She did whatever she wanted to do. Now she's ready for a good man, a good stable man. See, this is why I never feel some type of way. I'm never frustrated because a woman rejects me, because I know whatever she's doing, it's in her best interest. Shout out to Mr. Rich Boy for becoming an Apex Predator. If you guys want to become a member, we got many perks. I'll put the link up throughout the live stream. Check them out. Click on the link. So when women do this reform goofy stuff, you guys just have to realize. He said, pitching in for the Fiji Water Fund. Thank you, Mr. Scott Gwynn, Scott Nguyen. Love you, man. Again, we'll be going live, guys. I know I said Thursday and Sunday, but I said I'm going to go live 3 days a week. Because there's that little gap. It's Thursday, then Sunday, then you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I want to give you guys so much info. Tuesday, we going live. Thursday, we going live. Sunday, we going live. And on the main channel, we dropping videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I can always give you guys new, fresh material. Shout out to Mr. Nick Santagello. Thank you for becoming an Apex Predator. Guys, I'm telling you, you better get on it. The more Apex Predator members we have, let's say we get 50 members, then you have an opportunity to win $175, maybe $200 gift card. You never know. But the more members we have, the more the gift cards will increase. Also, the membership includes first priority. So if you're an Apex Predator member and you have a question, I will just automatically answer. I know a lot of guys say, oh man, I don't donate where? So we got rid of all I'm tired of saying donate, before dozens of times during live streams. So now I say, you know what, forget it. I'm not saying donate no more. I'm not saying whoever's an Apex Predator member, I'm going to answer all your questions. It might be swiftly because we might have a lot of guys that's asking questions, but you get first come, first serve. It could be about pickup. It could be about anything. Life, making money, girlfriends. It could be about politics. I do stick my toe into that from time to time. It can be about learning. It can be about anything. Shout out to Mr. A Wolf 91. Shout out to Mr. Deshaun Santiago Jackson. All you brothers who are becoming Apex Predators. As you can see, there's a shark next to your name. That's part of your badge. And each month goes by and by, you get a different Apex Predator. Again, it took me a whole week to set this whole thing up because I want to make sure I give you guys what you deserve. I didn't want to just put anything up. So there's the link again. For $10 a month, you not just support me, but guess what? I'm supporting you and I'm giving back to you. So all my Apex Predators, if you have a question, I will not hesitate to answer it, as long as it's not done crazy. Trust me, I do it for you guys. So let's get back to how women choose men. Shout out to Brother Ralphie, a moderator, he's in the building. What's going on with a lot of guys, and they don't understand, is women choose guys depending on what position they are in life. So if she's not, let's say she's just not happy with herself, And let's say she's just miserable and she's depressed and she's lonely. Let's say she cuts her wrists or she cuts her legs, whatever she does. Let's say she inflicts bodily harm on herself. She's more apt to choose a guy who's of her ilk, who's a loser himself. So you might think in your mind, and here's the crazy thing, I'm telling you, this is why a lot of dudes get rejected too. Women are inflicting bodily harm on themselves, but you go to approach her or talk to her, have a conversation, and she looks at you, and just because you have a bright personality and you're smiling and you're upbeat, and you even look the part like you have your life together, she will reject you. But you don't even know that she has cuts under her wrist. You don't even know that she cries herself to sleep at night. You don't even know what she looks like when she takes off her leggings. All her body parts are falling out. All the skin, all the rolls are falling out. I'm telling you. This is why, guys, you should never take a woman's rejection or if she breaks up with you serious at all. Shout out to the one before becoming an apex predator. Guys, that you guys are falling in. Again, we go live Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. There's the link. $9.99 a month. I'm giving you guys a lot of work. Also, guys, if you don't know what's going to happen, most likely Sunday, I'm going to have a member-only live stream. So if you are an Apex Predator member, you will be the only one that can be seen commenting, and we will go back and forth, chat, have a good time, and all stuff like that. Because what I'm trying to do is support the guys who support me. So this is a special way that I'm doing this for you, man. Shout out to Mr. Scott Gwynn. Again, it's $9.99 a month. The more Predators, the more members we get, the higher the gift card can be. So let's say hypothetically we get 100 members. The gift card could be easy $500 every first of the month. It's up to you guys. It's almost like playing a lottery, right? And here's the thing. The winner will be announced every first of the month. Live. And it will be chosen randomly. And how I'll do it is I have all the Apex Predator members in here only for the first of the month. And we'll put on the Jeopardy music. Who remember the Jeopardy music from the first from the main channel? We'll put on the Jeopardy music, and then what'll happen is you guys will call out your numbers. It'll be, we'll say 1 through 200, depending on how many Apex Predator members we have, and whoever gets the right number, that's who will get the gift card. Heck, this first of the month, it could be $250 gift card. You never know. It's all up to you. Again, I'm giving back to you guys. I'm trying to have a little fun because a lot of life can be, it can be a strain on us, man. Who remembers Jeopardy? So again, if you want to be a part of that, there's the link. Become an exclusive member. So let's get back to the live stream. When it comes to a woman choosing you, it depends on how they feel, number one, and two, what type of point they're at in their life. So if, let's say she's doing well. Let's say she lost a lot of weight. What'll happen more often than not is she will want to be with the guy who's on point. She'll start to see her quote unquote value, and then more often than not, she'll hold you to a higher standard because all of a sudden she lost some weight. All of a sudden she graduated from college. She got her degree. Now she feels as though, okay, I can start demanding all these things from different men. Now, the guy who she was with, when she was overweight, when she was going to school, he was a bum. So it all depends on what a woman is going through in life. Shout out to Mr. A Wolf 91. He says, hey, Darius, my brother, just a quick one. If no simps existed, how would it change the dating scene? Would women be less entitled and not so picky? That's a good question. If there was no simps, which was, if you guys don't know what a simp is, it means a thirsty guy who would give his limb for a woman, who would drink a woman's bathwater, who would just go out of his way to accommodate a woman. And there's simping on different levels, but it's all simping. It's kind of like you go into a department store and you taking a bubble gum. If they catch you, it's still stealing, as opposed to you taking a flat screen. That's why I said simping is simping. You telling her how beautiful she is. She got on a ton of makeup, still simping. And I always say you should compliment a woman when she does something for you. All right, but to get back to A Wolf question, the dating scene will be totally different, because the reason why most women have these huge egos is because of simps. Men liking their posts, commenting. I mean, I've seen so many different women who are just, when I say the delusion is crazy, guys, I've seen women on dating apps who are literally pregnant and were saying, oh, I'm celibate, or I'm looking for a man to settle down with. I'm looking for a man who's gonna love me. Not looking for hookups. And the reason why women are doing this is because of thirsty simps. So the dating game would change. Here's the thing though, A Wolf and 91 and all you guys, don't wait on the whole world, the whole population of men on this earth to not simp. Don't wait on that. What you need to do is just say, hey, I can only control whether I simp or not, or my level of simp, because some of y'all would just simp regardless anyway. So what you need to control is yourself and how you proceed with women in different interactions. Boosted Coyote, some money for this chat. Can't stay. Shout out to Boosted Coyote. Great to see you, brother. Thank you for contributing. Also, shout out to Mr. Terrell Torrance. Welcome to the Apex Predator. He's a member now. Again, guys, I'll say it and reiterate it throughout the live stream. There's the link. Become an Apex Predator member today. So women like to choose men not because they want to make him happy, or women get in relationships or they choose guys on different sort of places in their life. She could be homeless. I've talked to women. I told you guys, don't be telling them where you, like your job, your employment, if you're doing good in life. I've had women who said, oh, what are your short-term and long-term goals? And I could say, I could tell them all my goals, but what's happening is she's just sizing you up. This is another mechanism how she chooses you. She'll ask you, so what are your long-term, short-term goals? Right? She wants to put you in a category. The Apex Predator members is growing. And guys, before we continue, just to reiterate, I will be going live this Sunday where only Apex Predator members will be seen in the comment section. Now I still do my sermon, but those guys will have first priority. They always have first priority when they become a member. So if you have any questions, concerns, and I see that you are a member, I'm going to get to it right away. Sermon or lecture. You also have first come, first serve when it comes to phone calls, because the lines blow up. So what you have to realize is when a woman starts to choose a guy, depending on what she's looking for, some women could just be looking for sex. Some women could be looking just for, just to hook up, just to hang out. But then she most likely is dealing with another guy who's more stable. So she'll use you as a hookup. Women always have a dual mating strategy. And most women, guys, cannot get an attractive guy and a provider in the same man. Let's be honest. What woman can get a guy who's an alpha male and a guy who is how should we say this? A provider. It's extremely rare that a woman nowadays. Now, way back when, 80, 90 years ago, pre-social media era. Shout out to Michael Meyer. Great to see you, brother. Thank you for becoming a member. Women can easily get a lover and a provider. Now, with social media going on, and a lot of dudes are working on their physique. A lot of dudes are getting GQ. A lot of dudes, are figuring the game out. They're saying, okay, you know what? If I'm able to get women, if I'm able to get sex once, twice, 10, 20 times, what's going to happen is they're going to say, why do I need to get in a relationship? And this is why I tell you guys, make sure you get out there. Make sure you are talking to women. Make sure, yes, you dating, hooking up with a lot of different women. Yes, stay protected. But when you do this, that simping will start to go away. The simping is in so many dudes because they don't get sex often. That's a huge proponent, I'm telling you. Because when you get sex on a consistent basis and you realize, oh, I don't have to simp. I don't have to go out of my way to make her happy just to get sex. What'll happen is the simper will just nose down. You say, man, that was easy. You guys, I'm telling you, you need to get notches on your belt. When you get notches on your belt, you'll start to see how easy it is. But most men, they choose to sit back and not get out there, and they choose to concede, which is that's whatever you want to do. But you got to realize you're going to want to get out there eventually. So when you're out there and you decide to go back out there, you're going to automatically start simping because you don't know game. And women, how they choose guys is they get a lot of information over time. So women are always processing new information. How to find a weaker guy, how to find a weak link, how to take advantage of a guy, how to exploit a guy, how to use our biological imperative, which is to have sex, how to use that against us to get what they want, which is resources, protection, heck, a shoulder to cry on, some attention. This is why I always say, work on your confidence and work on your image. Because if you want a woman to choose you just as a strictly lover, listen, you know what has to be on point? All of this. Jeffrey Ryder, become an apex predator. You want your questions answered off top? There's the link up there pinned. I'm telling you guys, it's just facts. When women look at you, this is how they choose you. It's funny, but it's crazy. They'll look at you and they'll say, oh, look at his face. Look at his smile. Look at his teeth. Look at his hairline. Look at his eyes. Women process that so fast, and then they say, okay, you know what? I'm either gonna make him wait for sex, or ooh, he can get it, girl. This is how women choose guys. So if you think that, oh, I'm just gonna have a little mouthpiece, but I ain't gonna cut my hair, I ain't gonna shave, I ain't gonna wash my face, brush my teeth, I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna have a mouthpiece. Looks get you actually in the door. Your behaviors and how you're able to stimulate her emotions, that's what gets you between her legs. I'll say that again. Your looks get you in the door. It gets you the number. It gets you a quote unquote opportunity with her, even though she has opportunity with you. Your physique, your smile, that gets you in. What gets you between her legs and what keeps her coming back is your behaviors, how you act, if you're not simping. So here's the thing. A woman could choose you, right? We're going to get a little deeper. She could say, oh man, I would use myself as an example. Man, that guy Darius is cute. He's attractive. We exchange numbers. I'm in the door. Right? She cracked the door a little bit. Now, in order for me to come into her place and I get between her legs, It's all about my behavior. That's when the real game starts. It's all about what I say, how I act, how much attention I give her. This is how women choose guys. So guess what? Here's the thing, guys. All you guys have the option to be seen as a lover or a provider. Every last one of you guys. You can be dark as night. You can be black as this iPhone. You can be short as you can be 4'2". But you have the ability to be either seen as a lover or a provider. Or if you want to, some guys want to be seen as both. Shout out to Tony H for becoming an Apex Predator. We got a lot of new members, man. They filed in. Guys, if you want to become a member, get on it, man. We got a lot of things for you. Check out the perks. Click the link at the top that's pinned right there. Also, all the Apex Predator members, if you do have a question, I will get to it right away because I just wanted to flow. This is another reason why I created this membership, because not just to support me, but to support you as well, because I'm tired of guys asking all these questions and boom, 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 boom. I mean, just rallying them off. I want to get to guys first priority who are actually members. So if you're not a member, or unless you donate one of the two, you're not going to get your question answered. So you can sit here with me. You can soak up this wisdom. So here's the thing. You can be seen as a provider or a lover or both, however you want to do it. So let's say hypothetically, I go to interact with a woman. She says, "Oh, Darius, you're cute. You're handsome." We exchange numbers. That gets me a knock, and she peeps in. Because women are the gatekeepers of sex, right? Let's keep it real. That's why they call it choosing signals. So you can get in her house and you can start talking to her, or her place, she comes over, you guys are hanging out, and then you start saying something goofy. Let's say you start talking about a relationship, or, man, all these girls, they be playing games. What's going to happen is she's going to say, "Oh, this guy, he can't get women, and 2, he complains too much. I'm going to reject them, or I'm just use him as a friend." This is how women choose guys. They choose you, up front initially, but then they're going off, okay, how is this guy's behavior? It's crazy as it sounds. This is how they do it. Because women know that, man, if I give him sex, that's all I get, man. Straight up. They think if I give this man sex, this is all I have to offer. So, or this is the most important thing. So I got to make sure everything is on point. This is why your behaviors are so important. This is why your image is so important. Not just your mouthpiece and game. You got to be on point in every way. So let's say you guys have sex. And then after that, you start getting a little clingy. Disqualified. Or you're putting in the more provider category. And she says, "Oh, we can just be friends," or, "I'm not looking for a relationship right now." And then she stops giving you sex because you became needy and clingy. This is how she chooses you for the part. Now, here's the thing. You could be chosen as just a strictly lover, and she has a provider. Guys, please don't comment anybody else's live stream, or I should say channel names in here. So it all depends on how you go about things. If you want it on a sexual basis, okay, you got to start coming to women and say, "Hey, first of all, you got to work on your sex appeal. You got to get in the gym." Again, guys, I don't have any issues with any other content creators, but don't comment anybody else. If you guys are fans of other people's channels, just go over there and be a fan over there. We're giving out quality wisdom here. We're not, complaining about women. We're looking for ways to become successful, not just in life, but with them with the opposite sex as well. I know you guys. I hate to break it to you. This is not an anti-female channel. This is not a place where we have women call the show and we just trash women for your enjoyment. Okay, we don't have. That's not what this channel is for. And again, other channels might be for that, and you might enjoy that drama. You might enjoy that hit. But here's the thing: you got to understand something. If you're listening to that type of rhetoric, one, you know you're not getting the women that you want in your life because you're getting off on other people. You can say go at other women who are low quality. So here we're trying to become better every day, every live stream, every week. This is not anti-female rhetoric here. We're not here to trash women. Now we'll, have joke around, have a good time, but at the same time, we're here to give you this wisdom. And here's the thing: if you want that type of content, ask yourself this: why do I want to listen to another man or other men trash other women, whether it's through email, whether it's a phone call, whether it's on live? Why do I want to listen to that? The reason why you want to listen to that more often than not is because you're not getting the women you want. So you want to say, okay, let me go to this person or this guy because he's my savior. He's the type of individual who's going to trash these women. And yeah, I'm not getting the type of woman I want. So what's going to happen is I'm going to listen to this person. So he trashes, he's going at this woman. Yeah. Literally, the guys who love these type of content creators, you're not happy with your life when it comes to sex. You might have a little job, whatever, but you're not getting what you want. So you see them as a guide. As a guy who can stick it to these women. Get her, man. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have to listen to single mothers on phone calls because I'm getting the sex and the women that I want in my life. So when it comes to women choosing men, it's all up to you as well. I never forget this one particular woman, guys. I think I told you guys a story. We hanging out, hooking up, having sex, and we doing it. And I was living with my parents at the time, many, many, many years ago. And then I'm smashing her. We having sex in the field. We had sex like 5 times. Then guess what? She had chose me because I was attractive and the sex was good, most likely, of course. She didn't bring up any relationship. She was actually a really quiet girl. It was weird. I was like, you're kind of weird, quiet, but she was a freak. Literally in the field. So then after that, I remember one day, it was like 2 a.m. I texted her. I said, hey, I'm really feeling you. I like how things are going. I want you to be my girlfriend. Wrong move. So she was choosing me strictly for sex. She probably had a boyfriend already. She probably had a guy who she was married to. I don't even know. But as soon as I said that, she took me from being, oh man, dude, I wanted you just for sex. I'm positive she said that in her head. Man, I really like the sex, man. You was a guy, cool guy to hang around and, let some steam off. So I took myself out of the category of being the United States Pipe Service and just smashing her, strictly sex. Then she saw me as, man, you more of a provider. She probably was like, man, I already got a provider type of beta guy. So guess what? She disqualified me. Most likely, and I don't know if she was in a relationship, but the fact of the matter is, most likely she was looking for more of a provider guy over here, and I was upholding my end of the bargain with just strictly sex. So when I said, oh, hey, I like you like that, I'm feeling you, I want you to be my woman, my main chick, boom, that messed it up. And now she's like, man. And let's say hypothetically she already had a boyfriend or she had some prospects who were more provider beta guys. Now she dropped me and she said, okay, I got to find another guy who's just give me strictly pipe. And that's how women do it. As crazy as it sounds. Remember, guys, dual mating strategy. You're either going to be a beta, a lover, or provider, or an alpha, a guy who's going to have sex with her. Or again, and we're going to talk about how you can be both. Because a lot of guys, they say, well, be a Chad, Pookie, Tyrone. Listen, you can have a relationship with a woman. That's no big deal. But again, you got to know what you're doing. You got to understand what your value. I never forget this particular woman. She started to ask me, we was about to have sex. Because women try to put you in certain category. They might try to force you to be a more provider beta guy, even though you have all this sex appeal. So I never forget what I did many moons ago. When women come over my place, what I do, this is pro tip. They sit on my couch and say, hey, I'm about to go hop in the shower real quick, you know. And I tell her, hey, I'm about to just go. I'm walking around my house in my boxers, no shirt. I'm just letting you know. And she's sitting on my couch and she's like, oh, okay. So that gives her a reason to either stay or go while I'm in the shower. That's a pro tip, guys. So she know what's coming. So I'm in the shower and everything. I come out in my boxers, no shirt, just my underwear, some socks. And, you know, she's like, you know, we hanging out. She's like, oh, we're not having sex tonight. I said, oh, okay, listen, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. You can go home if you want. And she's like, I'm fine. Yeah, exactly. Tricks are for kids. That's a pro tip, man. I get that tip one more time. Guys, when a woman comes over your place, when she gets there, and it's the first time y'all hanging out having sex, what you need to tell her is this. Hey, I'm about to hop in the shower real quick. Just letting you know, I usually just walk around in my boxers and no shirt. Just make sure, you know, just letting you know. So as you're in the shower, 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes, she has the opportunity to get up and go. So when you come out, she understands, okay, this is what's happening. This is what's going on. Some sexual, some physical. I'm telling you guys, all that's on the Patreon. Guys, get on the Patreon. I'll put the link up. Moderators, please put the links up. Shout out to we got another Apex Predator member. I think we got at least 10, 12 members so far. Shout out to brother Mar Arms. And again, guys, if you want to become an Apex Predator member, we got a lot of different perks. You will have access to exclusive live streams, which means this Sunday, it's going to be all the members that you will be able to see and just us. That's it. It's going to be the members that's going to be commenting. We're going to have the sermon. We're going to be chopping up game. We're going to be having a good time. I'm going to be answering all y'all questions. The next perk is the first of the month. You have the opportunity to win a $75 gift card. And as I say, the more members we get, the higher the gift card raffle will be. Heck, it could be $200 come this first of the month. And it's to wherever you want it to be. Also, we have the Ask Darius sort of thing, because I'm tired of guys saying, oh, answer my question. So I want to recognize guys and give guys first priority who do ask questions, who are members. So you get first call, first priority, unlimited questions that I'm going to answer of yours. Moderators, please monitor the chat. So what a lot of women will try to do is box you in. So she's here at my house and we're hanging out and she's like, oh, we're not having sex. So I said, oh, all right, listen, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. You can go if you want. She said, oh, I called her bluff. And she stayed, we hung out. And guess what? We ended up having sex. So she was trying to put me in that beta provider category. I could have took the bait, but again, I said, hey, well, you can leave if you want to. If you're uncomfortable. Some guys are like, oh man, no, don't say that. You gonna run off. Because this thing, if I would have said, oh, okay, no big deal. We don't have to have it. She's like, yeah, I got you. But I forced her Back her into a corner. You can go or you can stay. She decided to stay. Boom. Some of what they'll try to do as well, they'll try to put you in a beta category too. They'll do this. You guys will have sex, and I notice it's usually like after the second or third time. This is how devious a lot of women are. They'll front you to work, as I say, up front, and then on the back end, they'll try to say, hey, listen, you need to give me something in return. So what they'll do is they'll do the bait and switch. You guys will have sex, and I'm telling you, it's usually the second or third time. And after that, she'll say, okay, she'll come over, and and you try to, make things happen on this third time. She gave out sex twice. She was really active. And then she's like, hey, I'm not really feeling this sexual thing. And you're looking like, what you mean? We just had sex the past 2 times. I'm confused. And you confused, it's because she's trying to turn you into a beta. A lot of women, they try to turn alphas, guys who are lovers, into betas all the time. So when she does, like, after the second, third time, third time y'all get together, she's like, how about we go out instead? And you try to make something happen physically again. She's like, oh, I ain't trying to do that. And she tries to get you to take her out. The worst thing you can do is abide by her rules. Because when you take her out, it's done. Shout out to Terrell Torrance. Literally trying to gaslight. And a lot of women are known for that. They're known for playing games with men like that. That's because a lot of women, they don't have the confidence to keep a man. They don't really want to give any man any sort of money or gifts or anything like that. So what a lot of women doing, they're just coming with it's crazy. They're coming with their reproductive organ, and they're just trying to manage men like that, micromanage different men. This guy's gonna be for something. This guy's gonna be for something. This guy's gonna be for something. And you better be his thing. You have to make sure you can be that. You can be that provider guy, but you got to make sure you're leading as a lover sexually first. Don't try to be like a lover, or I should say, don't try to be a provider guy, and then try to get sex on the back end. Always go for sex and be the lover first. Make sure she sees you as sexually attractive first, and then you have the decision, not her. You make the decision if you want to be that more provider, stability type of guy. Because if you don't, women will exploit you. If you go into it and say, "Oh yeah, I'm looking for a relationship," man, she'll break you down, and she would never give you sex. Guys, women are ruthless when it comes to choosing men and what they do with their reproductive organ. Trust me. So that's why I tell you guys, man, always get physical and sexual with these women straight up front. Because they'll do one of two things. Either keep you in put you in a provider beta category, or they'll roll with the punches. And this thing, every woman is not going to find you physically attractive. Guys, you understand, the women you exchange numbers with, they might find you physically attractive a little bit, but they don't want to have sex with you. So what'll happen is they'll say, "Oh, how about we take it slow, and I'm not looking to move that fast," because she sees you. She has like medium interest when it comes to her finding you attractive. Like you're not like over the top for her. You might be over the top for other women, but for her, you're not over the top. So what's going to happen is she's going to just put you in that low category. And if you take that bait of, "Oh, let's take it slow," worst move. I'm telling you guys, all you men who want to take it slow, worst move, because you're done. Never let a woman dictate the situation or relationship, because I'm telling you, 100% of the time, she's going to manipulate you. Now, we got a brother, he got to become Apex Predator. Shout out to MJ Get Left for contributing shekel. So if you're not seen as that apex predator, as that guy who's sexually attractive to her, what'll happen is she'll just waste your time. And it's so sick, guys. This is why I tell you, man. Make sure somebody said MJ get left. Listen, y'all come out of nowhere. Y'all got a lot of time. A lot of dudes got a lot of time on their hands. Like, all right, listen. The fact of the matter is, a lot of time. Let's what was I at, man? You have to what do y'all come with this shit? What was I at, man? You have to be seen as back her into a corner. Not physically, but like make sure you let her know, hey, I'm a sexual guy. Do you have a high sex drive? Are you affectionate type of girl? Start asking her all these questions. What's your 3 favorite body parts on a man? Ask her these questions. Because if you don't, she'll just automatically assume, okay, most likely this guy's a beta. Always lead the interaction. Always let her know this is what's going down. And if you're not, if she's not down with that, fine. But I'm not gonna allow a woman to put me into that beta provider category. I'm gonna put myself there after I smash. Then I'll be able to really vet you out and say, let me see if you're the type of woman that I want to, give some stability or give some sort of wisdom or guidance. Because this thing, every woman, like I said, every woman is not meant for that role. Shout out to Skinny X Fearful. Every woman is not meant for that. Period. This is why you have to really vet them, because if you don't, you're going to take a raw deal. And here's the thing, a woman doesn't mind giving you a raw deal. She doesn't mind. Why would she care about what benefits you? This is why it's important for you to look out for yourself first and foremost. When you look out for yourself, then you'll be good. But guess what? If you try to look out for women first, she will always get, like, I'm talking about just run you down into the mud. And just get it. Because it's in her to get whatever she can out of you. Why would she play nice? Why would a woman play fair with you? It's not in a woman's DNA to play fair. So if you guys think that, oh, she's going to reward me for me being a provider, she's going to really care about me, she's going to cherish me, she will never leave me, dude, you are sadly mistaken. She'll bring you out. This is why, guys, I say, listen, it's not that I don't have the capability of being a provider. It's not that I'm not a stable guy. It's not that you're not a guy who is reliable and who has a good head on his shoulders. Because here's the thing. You never want to be a Pookie or a Ray Ray type of guy. But I'm going to take some of his qualities as far as being direct and being sexual and having sex appeal and having charisma. I'm going to take those qualities, but I'm not going to be a bum loser. Somebody just trolling hard. So what's to happen is you need to let her know this is how the experience is going to start. This is how it's going to finish. Again, guys, if you want to be an exclusive member of the channel, there's the link. We already got at least a couple dozen members. Shout out to somebody been trolling hard. You let a woman know, hey, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to be. I'm not going to go at your pace. Because a woman's pace is guys, if women have the friend zone for a reason. It's because they don't care about wasting your time. They don't care about stringing you along. This is why you have to back her into a corner, like by default. Because you got to see, hey, is this woman down with my program? Because if you just go with the flow with the woman and you say, oh, let's go on a couple, like 3 dates, you go on 3 dates and everything, y'all talking, y'all hanging out, what'll happen is she'll just automatically assume, oh, you're more a provider. As opposed to that first date, you should have said, hey, or it's first get together, walk in the park or whatever, or coffee. You just say, hey, come back to my place. Let's hang out. Now if she says, oh no, not today, maybe, discard. Shout out to Captain Saver. I'm not a troll, just a broke supporter. Well, here's the thing. Make sure you become an exclusive member of the channel. There's the link. Got a lot of different perks for you guys. If you see men who are commenting with a shark next to the name, those are all exclusive members. Become one for $9.99. We have many perks, as well as a gift card giveaway at the first of every single month. This month will be probably $75, depends on how many we get. It could be $150 to wherever place you want it to be, wherever store. Shout out to Black Jack Kabuto. Shout out to Robert A. So the thing about it is, what a woman is going to try to do is try to size you up. What can I get out of this man? What can I get out of him? And you have to know game. You have to maneuver your pieces and do what you got to do to get whatever you want in a situation. Now, here's the thing. Let's say you want to be a boyfriend. Because here's the thing. A lot of guys want to be a boyfriend. They want to be a guy who has some stability, who has one woman. I have so many consultations with guys who just want a girlfriend. And that's no big deal. But make sure she finds you sexually attractive. This is why, guys, I always say go for sex first. Sex first. Somebody type that out. Well, y'all probably going to block it, but I always say go for sex first, because you could get into a situation and yeah, you want a little girlfriend, you kind of like her and everything, you like her vibe, but guess what? She don't really like you physically like that. So since she don't like you physically like that, and you didn't go for sex first to lay the groundwork, you said, oh, this girl is cool, she's fun. Now it's a whole 3-4 weeks in, 2-3 months in, you ain't had sex. That's because you never laid the groundwork. Now she sees you as strictly a friend. Now you wasted 2, 3, 4 months, 3, 4 weeks because you like her personality. Listen, some women are going to be just cool to hang out with. But here's the thing, I'm still going to go for sex, because you're not just going to get, you're not just going to just be here to use me. Robert A says, where's the link? Always, like some guys say, oh, if you ain't have sex by the second date. No, guys, if you have not had sex by the first date, I'm telling you, it probably will happen by second date, maybe third get together. But the longer you take with a woman, I found out over time, the longer you take, the worse the sex is going to be. She's going to cool off. And a higher chance she has of meeting other men who she finds sexually attractive, who she's going to sleep with on the first night. Guys, there's been times I've been in a bar or I've been wherever spot, and I'm talking to a girl. This is how, this is why I tell you guys, make sure you go for sex quick. Make sure you let her know, hey, I'm interested in you sexually. First date. Because if you don't, here's what's going to happen. I remember I was at a bar, at this little bar/club a while back. I'm talking to this cute girl. We vibing everything. Everything's cool. And then I go to the bathroom real quick. I went to the bathroom for 4 or 5 minutes. I come back. Now, mind you, I was talking to this chick for 15, 20 minutes. We enjoy the music. Boom. Dum, 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 dum. I mean, we vibing, dance. I'm like, man, this is a cool spot. I go to the bathroom for 4, maybe 5 minutes, thinking she's still going to be there. I come back, guess what? She already kissing another dude. tonguing him down. And I come back and I looked at, I kind of, veered over here. And I kind of looking at her in the corner of my eye, and she didn't look at me. It's like she just totally forgot about me. That's because I tell you guys, strike when the iron's hot. She was so attractive. What I was trying to do, I was trying to kind of take it easy, like a lot of guys do, and kind of tiptoe around making things happen, as opposed to just saying, yo, me going for the kiss, or me saying, hey, let's get out of here. So all in that like 20, 25 minutes that I was talking to this particular woman at the club, or at the bar/club, like it's like a lounge. I could have easily just said, hey, let's get out of here, man. Let's make things happen. Let's go back to my place. Now, she could have agreed with it, or she could have like, no. But the fact of the matter is, I wouldn't have wasted 15, 20, it was like 20, 25 minutes of me just talking to this chick. And I don't know if the other girl and the dude hooked up, but the fact of the matter is, I could have saved myself time. Women go with the guy who is upfront. Guys, there's been so many times in my life where I say, yo, let's go back to my place. Let's hang out. Good looking girl. They said, okay, cool. I mean, women, for the most part, most dudes were like, oh, let's take it easy. They would have tried to play it safe. Never play it safe with a woman. Women like confident men who go for what they want. And a lot of dudes are actually attractive. But they're so afraid that they say, I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to take it slow. If I don't take it slow, then what's going to happen is, she's probably going to see me as a creep. Here's the thing. I want her to see me as a creep. Either you're going to find me attractive or find me appealing, or you're going to say, oh, this guy's a creep. No, I'm good. I'm fine with that. But either way, I'm letting you know, this is what's going down. This is what I'm about. And if you're not on that same type of mindset, then that's cool. I'm going about my business. But I'm not about to go down your lane and being a little weak provider. Now, here's the thing. I could be a reliable guy. Again, guys, there's nothing wrong with being a reliable guy and a guy with a good head on his shoulders. You got a main chick. I got a main chick right now. She's on point. She does everything I tell her to do. She's consistent. Check. She checks literally everything, A through Z. And if it was another alphabet, she'll check all that too. But guess what? I said straight up, yo, come to my crib, man. She came over, boom, smashed. Okay, I found her attractive. Her vibe was cool. She was cooperative. Now I can get the training going. Now I can start molding. Because she had some good qualities, but she was rough around the little edges. So I said, you know what? Cool. But guess what? I had sex already. I already did what I had to do. I already let her know, hey, this is how it's going to be. Now I can start training you and say, hey, this is what I desire and this is what I want from you if you want me to be that guy who's reliable. No, she's not a black woman. Listen, y'all know me. What are most of my thumbnails on the main channel? Let's just be honest. Submission, let's be honest. Black women, no. No. Do they have, yeah, some can, but it's like, it's like a needle in the haystack. But that's a different story. Let's just be honest. Black women, for the most part, BWs, they, whoo. Listen. Somebody said, Darius in podcast, hey Darius, I seen that post on Snapchat. She looked caramel. No, she just tan from time to time. You talking about last night? When I posted on Snapchat last night? Oh, guys, add me on Snapchat. Not to see my chick or any other women, but I'm just saying, just add me. Oh, yeah, last night, she was, nail in the coffin, knock, knock, knock. And guess what? I woke up and said, hey, go get me some cereal, man. I'm hungry. Okay, it's like a robot. But here's the thing. That's how it should be. for the most part, you're not necessarily getting that from a black woman. We ain't gonna get into all that stuff like that. But but for the most part, and I've been with a lot of black women. They're just it's not what they're built on for the most part. Guys, also, if you like a one-on-one consultation, I'll put the email in here. Somebody said, "What's your Snapchat?" It's funny when I post stuff like that. I mean, I got so many guys message me, but if I post something like I'm downtown or just hanging out, barely guys will comment. I mean, I got like at least like 100 guys message me in like the first 15 minutes. I said, let me take this down. But the fact of the matter is, and that's just one example. In order for a woman to choose you, you are in control of how, or I should say, what category you're going to be in. And guys, if you like to become an apex predator, you see a lot of guys who have the green lettering with the shark next to their name. I'll put the link up. Sunday, we are having an members only live stream. Yes, everybody will be able to listen, but the only guys who will be able to comment and who will be able to be seen are the Apex Predator members. So if you would like to become one, $9.99 a month. If you don't get it, you need to get out of here off this live stream. Support me while I support you. Also, you will have a chance to win a $75 gift card each first of the month. That most likely will go up. The more members we have, the higher the gift card will go up. It could be 200 this first of the month, right? But what I'm trying to get you guys to really understand is when it comes down to a woman cooperating and choosing you, whatever, you have to be the guy that she wants you to be. And when I say that, I mean you have to be the guy who she finds sexually attractive. That's why work on your sex appeal. And how you work on your sex appeal, not by looking at porn or adult films. You work on your sex appeal by 1, getting in the gym. 2, talking to women who you find attractive. 3, by hanging out, hooking up, dating different women, having sex. This is how you work on your sex appeal. Because if you don't, the downside of you not hooking up and talking to different women and doing all stuff like that, you're going to meet a woman you found really attractive that you're going to simp regardless. You're going to say something goofy. You're going to do all these foolish things. Somebody said appeal to her pheromones. Exactly. And you can do that. On the main channel, I say, listen, these are the things you should be doing. You should be saying this, you should be saying that, so you can get her aroused. And this thing, if she doesn't go with your flow, then you get rid of her. She said, Darius, didn't you read my previous question, super chat? Which one was it? What was the question? Shout out to Mr. Machiavelli for supporting. Someone will make you wait till marriage. Here's the thing. David Quadri said someone will make you wait till marriage. Every woman won't make you wait till marriage. You know how I know? Because it's up to you. It's all up to you. I had guys. Okay, I promise you, I had this attractive woman that was on this dating app many years ago. Good looking girl. She said I got 4 kids. She said, you cool with that? And I was trying to hook up. I said, yeah, I'm cool. I was trying to smash and everything. She said, okay, cool. I'm just letting you know I'm celibate. Guess what? I could have took that bet. I said, okay, cool. You celibate, no big deal. Have her use me for attention. But guess what I did? I said, nah, I just stopped talking to her. She texted me 2 days later. I didn't reply. So some women, they can't make you wait till marriage. See, that is all up to you. No woman can make you spend any money. No woman can put you in a friend zone. No woman can make you wait for sex. It's all up to you. So if you want to play that waiting game with women, and they don't mind playing that, string you along and make you wait, that's on you. Okay, SK said, what if she a doctor and I am a truck driver? She makes triple than me. Do I have a chance? See, I'm glad you comment that, SK. Shout out to Machiavelli for becoming an Apex Predator. Again, guys, there's the link. Become a member. We will have a member-only live stream. Well, you will be able to listen, all the non-members, but the members will be in the comment section commenting. So get on it. Check out the perks. So let's talk about that real quick. SK is a truck driver. Let's say hypothetically you make $75,000 a year. And let's say, and he said this other woman is a doctor. Let's say she makes $200,000. Let's say she makes $150,000 a year. Right? Oh, you said she makes triple. Excuse me. So let's say you make $100,000. Let's say she makes $300,000. You shouldn't care about what a woman makes, because what a woman makes means nothing to me. It shouldn't mean nothing to you. Her attitude, her being submissive, her being feminine is what's going to keep you around. It should keep me around. It should keep you around. It's what's going to keep me around. I don't care if a woman owns Disneyland. I don't care I don't care if she's the richest woman on earth. You still got to submit. You still got to respect me. You still got to cook. You still got to clean. Because guess what, Mr. SK? And for all you guys who are looking at a woman's like, oh, she independent, she got money. Don't be intimidated by that stuff. Your degree does not get me aroused. You being a doctor does not turn me on sexually. That's what she wants. She wants to be a human resource director. She wants to own a company. She wants to be an entrepreneur. How is that going to benefit me, SK? So she ain't trying to give you the money to flip or add to your business or giving you any resources of her being a doctor. That means nothing. Because I guarantee you, Mr. SK, you said she makes triple what you make. You're a truck driver, she's a doctor. I guarantee you she will not give you a penny of what she makes. Will she, SK? She would give you nothing. So it doesn't matter how much she makes. It means nothing. Don't let a woman's money intimidate you. That's what she want to do. She makes money because she most likely wants to be independent. She want to do her own thing. And the reason why most women become doctors is because they ain't trying to be tied to no man. What woman you know that's a doctor who's like submissive like that? The female doctors I ran into, because I work in the medical field, these chicks ain't submissive. These chicks, they dominant demeanor, walking like they run the show. So, SK, here's my solution for you. Don't deal with no chick who's a doctor. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be with her or deal with her, it's going to be a tough task, I'm telling you, because she's going to be trying to run the show. And here's the thing. Even though she does find you physically attractive, she'll be trying to tell you what to do. She'll be trying to talk down to you. She'll be trying to manipulate. I'm telling you, I know how women who have these jobs, and you only got to be a doctor. It could be a female who just makes like $40,000 a year. Or maybe 50,000. They're going to be, boy, back. I ain't listening to you. I don't got to listen to you. They're going to be coming and going as they please. They ain't going to be trainable. I'm telling you. Trust me, I've been with women who make six figures, 300, 400, 500,000 a year, straight up and down. The vast majority of those women that I've been around, that I've talked to, they just have this uppity sort of, like this prissy vibe. No homo. They have this vibe where they just like, because again, the reason they chose to go to school and pursue that sort of avenue was not to submit to a man. So yeah, you guys remember that. When you ask a woman about her job or I'm going to school to be a doctor. I'm going to school to be a dentist. That's because she ultimately does not want to submit to a man. She doesn't want to have to rely on a man. So she'll go to those schools, she'll do all that stuff, but at the same time, when she gets off that job, when she gets her degree, she will never be able to be in a stable, long-term relationship, because in order for a relationship to work, two people have to know their roles. And if she's a doctor, even if she makes like $50,000 a year, there's a high chance she ain't gonna know her role. There's a high chance she ain't gonna listen. She ain't gonna communicate. She ain't gonna. She just ain't gonna really listen to you. I know it. Now, unless you make like way more than her, that's when she'll like really submit. Because that's how women go off that. Like if you have really high sex appeal, she'll like submit to you in the bedroom and all that. Or if you make a lot more than her and you're more successful, you got more status, then she'll submit to you. This is how women choose guys as well when it comes to who they choose to submit to. So if you make more than her, she sees you're an ambitious guy, you on point and everything, she'll be more apt to submit. But if you make, or if she makes more than you, she's gonna be like, even though that doesn't mean anything to me. Again, guys, if you want to become exclusive members of the channel, you see guys commenting with sharks by their name, green lettering. Becoming an exclusive member. Check out the perks. It's just, to me personally, and here's the thing. What's a turn on, guys? As you get older, the women that turn you on that are attractive are not women who are like extremely attractive. The women who should turn you on, or the women that turn me on, are the women who are cooperative, who show up, who don't make excuses, who don't play games or withhold sex. Those are the attractive women. Those are the women who you keep around because that makes your life easier. She's cooperative. She's showing up on time. She ain't flaking. That's how men choose women, not based on your freaking credentials, right? So then, that guys, we're gonna end the live stream. Thank you all, you brothers, for coming through. Get this live stream a thumbs up before you get out of here. All Apex Predator members, I'm grateful that you signed up. We're having a member-only live stream Sunday. So all these guys that are not members or moderators for that matter, you will not be seen. Shout out to Black Jack Kabuto. Hope I gave you a lot of wisdom in this. All you brothers in here. TJ McAvoy, Jetson, all you men. Other than that, we dropping a video tomorrow. We going live Sunday. See you guys then.